What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another video, my first Pro-Am video. We are working on becoming a comp Pro-Am team, man. One of the things that we just got established is everybody in right positions on the right build. We're kind of just working towards, improving our defense, improving our offense, just becoming a more cohesive unit, because honestly, if y'all been playing this game as much as I have, Rec has gotten dry. I'm not really a parkhead, so the only place I could go other than Rec is to the Pro-Am, man. So this is one of the more recent games that we played. I think we played it last night by the time that I upload this video. And it was a pretty decent game, man. We played a okay team. We're an okay team at this point, kind of like working towards getting our record better. Even though it resets every season, we want to kind of just start getting back into finishing at least 500, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we'll let y'all know in this video right now, I'm gonna have to talk through most of it. Game chat, everybody wasn't allowing their mic to be heard in the chat, so we're gonna have to go ahead and talk through most of this. But I'm gonna talk to y'all about positioning, what we're trying to do in offense, and just some general Pro-Am tips for people like us, casuals who want to get more into the competitive scene in the 2K. So one of the first things we noticed about this team was that their rotation help really wasn't there. Like you see, as we move the ball, drive and kick, they really weren't rotating very well. So we getting some open lanes to the goal. We primarily shoot threes, like that's what our team does. Everybody on the team, with the exception of the point guard, is able to hit the three at a pretty reliable level. So we kind of try to focus on that and don't let the other team hit us with threes in return. They're not going to beat us with just twos. Or at least most teams aren't going to be able to be efficient enough to be able to beat us with just twos. So our team plays kind of like a prevent three type defense. You know what I'm saying? All we do is make sure we close out on shooters, kind of like give up the twos where we can, and just kind of play a little bit of a man help zone. Right now we're just in man. Everybody's kind of scrambling until we get our defense established. And it could be just me, but I feel like in Pro-Am, the defense is a lot more slidey. Like when I try to cut somebody off or I try to run somewhere, I feel like there's like a little bit of latency. Like when I actually get there, sometimes I just feel like I'm slipping and sliding a little more than I do in any other game modes. Like I do play park a little bit, and it doesn't really seem that slidey. You get a lot more body up animations, but on this animation right here, when I run out there, it just slides right off of them. Doesn't really give me that body up that I'm normally accustomed to getting, like from the side. So I ended up giving up a bucket right there, but I get it right back. Unfortunately, that's a 2, but it was a good pass by the point guard. And midway through the first quarter, they kind of started getting on a run on us, so we had to go ahead and call that timeout. You don't want to let the other team get too much momentum, man, because it'll just slip further and further out of hand. We called that timeout to get our offense back on track, to kind of talk about what we need to be doing, stuff that everybody's seeing on there. Yo, this man's not rotating well. Yo, this man's not doing so and so, just to kind of help the team kind of find our footing on offense. I do end up getting another one, just an easy little shot inside. Like I said, they're really bad at rotating. Once you get your man moving a little bit, they don't really respond very well. So we're going to try to take advantage of that pretty much the entirety of the rest of the game. So to end the first quarter, I end up getting a quick bucket. We get the stop on the other end. I get the quick fade. I do miss that. So we go into the second quarter down 1. First play of the second quarter, I get the exact same, quick rim run, quick dot right there for the easy 2. We're actually able to secure the lead. Then on our next offensive possession, my guy's giving me a little too much room. I think he's trying to bait those passes, running kind of back and forth in order to get the point guard to throw it. But in that one case, he was not close enough. I was able to knock down that 3 with relative ease. They try to work it in. We get a little quick intercept, tip the ball out. We're kind of working on passing the ball just up. That probably should have been a steal right there. Just passing the ball around, trying to beat him with the ball moving as opposed to like the dribble drive. In another possession, I got my guy kind of playing off me. We do that extra pass. I'm able to get the 3 off green bean and got that wide open. Like I said, he's trying to bait that pass a little bit, and he's going to get better as the game progresses. But right now I'm able to get buckets at a high volume for the moment being. We do get the steal on defense. The game is still really close. So here we start noticing they're trying to play kind of like a modified-ish 2-3. But we have the ability to go ahead and just get to that rim still, because they are very slow-footed. I think the center probably has no perimeter defense at all. And it's just apparent that we can like kind of start to gain some steam on offense from just, you know, keep pushing the tempo, keep going right at them, attacking them head on. Now going into halftime, we have a little bit of a lead. I am the player of the half. Get that 100 VC, give me half a boost, you know what I'm saying? 16 points, and as a team we got 32. We're kind of balling right now, killing them with the rebounds and assists. They're kind of taking advantage of us a little bit in the points in the paint, but we're gonna go ahead and patch that up later on through this game. That's what we're discussing right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the voice chat, but it's coming next video, bro. I got y'all. It's coming next video. So I want to be able to capture that real-time audio so you can kind of hear what we're saying, what we're discussing, how we're game planning, so y'all can get more of a feel of how we run the Pro-Am team. And one of the things we've been working on the most, I would say, is probably the spacing. You know, we're trying to just keep the floor space, give everybody, you know, a little room to operate. We are able to get that quick three from the center. You know, we up 7 points at this point, just trying to increase the lead and really put pressure on their offense because they're not shooting very well. We are able to, you know, get a defensive turnover. Jake taking the amazing charge. He wasn't shooting well this game, but he was doing a lot to provide defense and, you know, just assisting on a lot of stuff. You know, in this play, I catch 2 defenders running towards me. They're not really communicating, so I drop it to the paint for the quick dot. We get team takeover at a very necessary time. And I truthfully kept this play in here just to show you how that sometimes you just get a good animation, bro. Like, look at this. I'm driving. He stupidly jumps for some reason, and I just get a good animation. I do have Fearless on, but Slithery activates right there, and I am able to get a bucket super late into the shot clock. That was probably like one of the craziest ones that I've seen in a little minute. So into the third quarter, we're still up 7, man, and we're just trying to close out this game. Our offense faltered a little bit in that third quarter, but we're gonna try to like regain our footing. We do end up getting a turnover on this possession. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of poke the ball, and I guess it last collides with our player. They get the ball on the other side. We're gonna go ahead and close out the quarter with a strong defensive possession, not giving up anything on the inside. They're definitely not taking that shot. Go ahead and go right into the fourth, still with that lead. So now we're in the fourth quarter. This team actually does continue to fight, man. Even though we got a little lead, like they never give up. They're always coming back, you know, every time we score, trying to get their own buckets. But from this point on, I'm gonna just go ahead and play the whole fourth quarter so y'all can see how this game ends. I thought that would have been a shooting foul, but I guess it was just a reach in. But yeah, I'll be right back to the end to kind of summarize at the end of the video. So we are able to hold on to our lead, man. We ended up winning the game by 7. You know, it was a well-fought game, you know, especially in the beginning when it was a little rocky. And even in the third quarter, we kind of broke down a little bit. We were able to get that dub. Marcus came in with the big player of the game. You know, we over there acting a fool. We ended up having a lot of points. You know, as a point guard that doesn't really shoot, you know, we did really well. We ended up with 20 points, 82% field goal percentage. Like, that's crazy on a point guard that doesn't really shoot threes like that. But that's pretty much it for this game, man. We're going to be posting a lot more Pro-Am type content. I'm really trying to, you know, grow the channel from a Pro-Am perspective as we get more into complicated defenses and offenses. You know, we kind of climbing up the tier a little bit. In our past like 8 games, I would say we probably about 5-3. So we're getting to be a much better team, man. But I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the